Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 1429.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk about why the luxury goods market is shrinking. Now, recently, I noticed a very important new trend, which I'll share with you in just a minute. But when I talk about the luxury goods market, I'm talking about high-end personal luxury brands, such as Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Prada, etc. During the global financial crisis, the personal luxury goods market really took off, and prices escalated, but people didn't seem to care, buying more luxury goods than ever. But now, with global uncertainty and inflationary pressures, people are really rethinking what they're purchasing and why they want it. But I think there's a more important trend here that's not being discussed, and that is the resale luxury goods market. You see, the resale luxury goods market is popping up like I've never seen before. Recently, I was on a cruise to the Caribbean, and on the cruise ship, they had a shop filled with pre-owned designer handbags. Louis Vuitton, Chanel, etc. These were all pre-owned goods that you could buy on the ship. Then I landed in the San Juan, Puerto Rico airport, and there was a pre-owned luxury goods shop in the Puerto Rico airport where you could buy pre-owned Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Prada, etc. handbags and other items. I've never seen anything like this before, but this is in addition to all of the apps that we have access to. Apps like The Real, Farfetch, Gilt, which is G-I-L-T, The Luxury Closet, etc., which also sell pre-owned luxury items, sometimes at 30 to 50% off or more. If these items are in excellent condition, this can be a smart way to buy your personal luxury goods that you've wanted, but didn't want to pay the price of a brand new item. And why suffer the depreciation anyway? If a bag doesn't hold its value, it's not your fault, and you can wait a year and buy it for perhaps 50% off if you buy it pre-owned. So I think the reports about the luxury good market being down are not taking into account the fact that it's easier than ever to purchase pre-owned luxury items, and you don't have to buy them at the store. You can't even buy Chanel goods online. They force you to go into a Chanel boutique in order to buy the goods. And that's just an outdated model, and they're trying to hang on to that luxury prestige. But people are going to pre-owned apps and stores and buying them used but in good condition, and thereby the retailer never sees that money. Bain & Company did an annual luxury report, and they talked about a pronounced slowdown in China, which was weighing on consumer spending, and said this is the first slowdown in demand for personal luxury goods, which includes clothing, bags, jewelry, and cosmetics, in 15 years. It said that overall luxury spending is forecast to remain flat year on year in 2024 at around 1.5 trillion euros, which is $1.59 billion, even as segments including autos, travel, and fine wine record modest growth. Well, it's no secret China is having economic troubles, but I think also inflation has played a role. Some of these luxury goods have had price increases that are absolutely out of line with inflation and with the market. Chanel handbags come to mind when I'm talking about this. So it's no wonder that the earnings report of luxury labels this year, including Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy, Burberry, Gucci, have all reported revenue misses. In other words, they didn't meet their revenue expectations because sales were not up to what was expected. The report said Cartier, who's owned by Richemont, has also reported a 1% fall in sales in the first half of the fiscal year, and they also attribute that to weakened demand from China. They said mainland China has experienced a sharp slowdown, worsening throughout the year as domestic spending decreased due to lackluster consumer confidence. According to the report, sustained weakness in the China market could weigh further on the luxury sector in 2025, but also said this was a lower probability outcome and instead pointed to a gradual recovery in the second half of next year as its more realistic scenario. Luxury demand in Europe and the US has shown signs of gradual improvement quarter on quarter this year, with Japan leading the way due to favorable currency exchange rates. The report also pointed to glimmers of light for the sector, with luxury cars and hospitality, fine wines, and gourmet dining all recording gains this year. Luxury travel is still an area of growth, with consumers increasingly switching their spending toward experiences, social events, and wellness. Also, consumers are buying small personal items such as eyewear and beauty, which did better, as shoppers opt for small indulgences rather than bigger buys. But I think this report is totally missing the point. If you don't have to buy direct from the retailer and you can buy in the pre-owned market at a discount, that is where the consumer is going to go. That's where the smart shopper is going to purchase their items in excellent condition. Why not? If you can purchase in near new condition or excellent condition, why pay more when you don't have to? And the surprise of the availability of pre-owned goods on a cruise ship or in an airport was really surprising to me. It's one thing to see that happen on an app or online, but it's another to be actually walking by and seeing the handbags right there in person. But I think this is a good trend. It's making pre-owned items more affordable, you're not taking the depreciation hit on the goods, and it's a more sustainable model for people to be able to buy pre-owned luxury items. Good for everyone all the way around. If you haven't yet subscribed to Be Wealthy and Smart, hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified as soon as new podcasts are available. And all of my podcasts are on my website at lindapjones.com/podcasts. And while you're there, sign up for my weekly newsletter for more wealth tips for your financial freedom. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.